friend, nigga. When shit don't go their way, they want to goddamn play these little games, these little police games at work. Nigga, they got time for that.
You got hoes playing police games at work?
Shit ridiculous.
Man, this gonna turn into a therapy session.
Nah, we ain't finna go that deep. On live. They ain't getting all that.
You talking about police games at work? This sounds like it's necessary for a therapy session. Go ahead, man. You can recline your chair right now, man. We can get ready. I got my notebook right here already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my notebook and my pen already right here for this therapy session. So go ahead, man. Relax. Go ahead, recline your chair. Go ahead, recline your chair, man.
That's all.
Take a shot. You know what I'm saying? We got this good concierge right here. Gold tequila for you. One hand. Go ahead, man. Relax, man. Let's go ahead. Let's take a dive into the minds. Go ahead, I'm talking about this therapy session. He clearly needs a therapy session at this moment, my brother. Don't you agree? Yeah. That's you move over there, bitch. What's over there, bro?
It's a lot of opportunity.
Hold on, we fucking up right now. We fucking up.
Yeah, fucking, yeah.
Talk about used to a lot of diseases, yeah. I ain't gonna count, boy. I just had to go get me tested again, boy. I had to go get me one. I was out here wagging, boy. I had to go get me one. I ain't gonna count, boy. My results just came back. I'm Gucci. Man, what? I was out here tripping a minute ago. What you mean, no? I was Mr. Lavender out this bit. I was swinging, boy. I hadn't got down. I say, man, you know what? I'm tripping. Let me go up here right quick, man. Everything came back negative, which is a positive, my boy. Create a positive impact today and later. I gotta go get the other mic. The shit hadn't fucked up, so I owe my dog another motherfucking stand. Cause the motherfucking shit fell and that bit bust off right here.
Hell yeah. At least the car still working. That bitch ain't got damn tripping no more. That bitch. Right. Yeah. Hell yeah. That shit easy though.
It's easy, but still low.
It's about finding that shit.
It's still expensive though, shit.
Yeah, it's expensive, but man, that shit easy to do. I'm watching them shit on YouTube. I'm like, damn. You just gotta take shit off. You just gotta. It's all about taking shit off and putting shit back on.
Well, that's it.
That shit be like, damn, that shit that easy.
You gotta put it back on, bro.
Well, I'm like, I'm thinking this shit gonna be like, bitch, you just replacing some shit.
You gotta keep all your parts right. And however you can remember how you took that bitch off. Right. Put that bitch going in the reverse order, dog.
Exactly.
Shit easy as fuck.
Hey, time consuming, but
yeah, you just gotta be taking time on that shit. That's the only reason why it's time consuming. You don't want to fuck that bitch about to redo it.
Exactly. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get all my shit together, man.
Bro, shit, everybody trying to get this shit together, bitch. The fuck? DJ the only one with a motherfucking place by his damn self. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not.
Man, CJ, I'm on holiday home, bitch. That's your ass on.
Man, that shit is an illusion, man. I'm all my mama got, nigga.
Hey, Ness. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
CJ, you basically got your own, like, you been had your own place for like a long time. Shut your ass up, man.
Since Sierra Point days.
What? That nigga always had a crib, bitch. Smoked in the house, fucked it.
Bitch, I remember I brought a bitch to the nigga house in Davis Road.
Yeah, like, my mama ain't really, yeah, y'all right, but she ain't moved back until the fake.
Lacho like, bring her to Cap House. I'm like, for real?
Yeah, I was selling rooms. I was selling rooms.
I mean, Cap ain't gonna tell you, man, bring her to Cap House. I'm like, nah, man.
I was selling room time by the hour. My shit was motel lounge.
Lacho had niggas going to missions at Cap House.
Everybody else was, you was just the only one
on Davis Road. Ducked off. That's crazy.
That man always had shit.
What?
I'm playing this shit. Man.
Shit, I always had brothers and sisters, bitch. I ain't never had my own. Fucking real. My lumberware. Bro. Bro gotta get it together, man.
Yeah, for real. Man. That bitch a hot dog, bro.
Yeah, he's still young.
That nigga's a hot dog, boy, for real.
What he did this time?
Shit.
Man, it's just when we was at the barbershop, bitch, all of those, and they're talking, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, if I just talked to those damn brothers, I would have been like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I just had to run the police with Lamb in the, because Lamb told me he got a W, he got a award. I'm like, man, these bitches crazy.
Who that?
Denzel last time him and Lamb was in the truck.
No. That's crazy.
Cause I'm like, man, shit. Cause the other dude said, he was like, yeah, man, shit, yeah, what's going out? He was with me like weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's when he told the story. I'm like, man, boy, y'all Zulls be knowing everybody, man.
That shit be crazy.
What?
It be crazy like that, man. I'd be like, wow. And don't just meeting each other and we be like, oh, y'all, well, I know this is like, how you know about that, man? I ain't never seen you around. Ooh. It's like, damn, it's you family, man. You know everybody. Yeah, everybody know everybody, dog.
For real. I was telling T-Mark earlier, I was like, man, I called Sophie, right? So, you know, Denzel's sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's Gustav's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, I'm talking to her ass. So, motherfucking T-Mark, he was like, oh, shit, yeah, she got her own shit. He said, man, I might try to holler at her ass. I'm like, damn. This other day, he was in that bitch telling Denzel, like, yeah, bitch, you got good cousin. He said, like, I ain't never seen that cousin. Hey, I think T-Ball funny in the bitch. I was like, damn, bro. He said, that ain't my cousin.
Damn. That's crazy. See how it be, boy. Yeah. Yeah, the barbershop, man, that shit is spot. Y'all gonna see everybody in the city, man. Right. Everybody pulling up to that bit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I be playing bullet and shit too, boy. Yeah. Man, Motor be playing so much. That shit crazy, boy. Where you get that from his daddy? His daddy used to be on that bit heavy. That nigga, boy, that be so heavy, boy. Yeah, man. Come hit me up at the barbershop, man. Yeah, man. Real talk. All you gotta do shit. Another place small, man. Shit. Shit happens sometimes. There's the squatters, bro. Shit. Yeah. They could have did that and tried to rent the house out to somebody, bitch. You never fucking know. That's what they people said, like they're gonna try to rent it out, try to spot that bitch and rent it out. They from the owner though, man. The owner trick. I feel like he in foreclosure. He don't want to say it. He trying to hurry up and sell the house. Trying to hurry up and sell the house. That shit is not void though, right?
You can tell that if they in foreclosure, can't you?
He can tell. He gonna get notified first. He gonna get notified first, and then it's gonna be a public record, yeah. So he probably in pre-foreclosure, and you got a certain amount of time to pay up, or they gonna just go ahead and post that shit because it ain't showing yet. I ain't get notified yet. You can't sell the house, though. Huh? You can't sell the house. You cannot sell it. Yeah, you can't sell that bitch if it's in foreclosure.
But when we look at this part of it, now the question.
And then just pay the money. So what happened there? If you sell it, it's going to foreclosure.
I'm just not interested, brother. Like I'm more so disgusted because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I'm not interested in it anymore. It is embarrassing. It is irritating for me to hear the same thing every 4 years. Number 4 represents foundation. We don't focus on our 4, but we continue to focus on theirs. Build your own, because power only respects power. They don't respect a vote. They don't respect a cry. They don't respect us begging. They respect power. If you don't have no money behind an agenda, stop talking. If you don't have power to exercise and organize your own people, stop talking. If you only want to say vote, 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 you are an embarrassment. It doesn't matter how many PhDs, how many master's degrees you have, you are going to be laughed at by those who are in control. They laugh at every single person who just yells vote, vote, vote. And if you don't vote for this person, that's a vote for them. It's a game. You don't look at the electoral colleges. You don't look at the finishing schools where they groom presidential candidates. You don't look at who funds them. You don't look at the fact that they're selected before they're elected. You don't know the process of this because you're still saying the word vote. People who have power don't say vote
at all.
Guys, I'm about to cash a check for $180,000 and get my entire car loan paid off. I'm getting all.
Good people, man, what's up? What's good? We are back for another special episode. This one is like very sentimental for me, man. This has been 5 years in the making, if you will. So much had just changed. I was a young college student. I was an intern. So now 5 years later, Reza, older, more established, even more,
Yes, sir.
married,
Yes,
killing
sir.
it, author.
Yes, sir.
I
So
don't
many
know,
things
man. That's
changed,
what we're
man.
trying to
And
figure out.
this
How
was
the
prior
fuck
to
we got inside
2020.
that bitch.
As you know, so many things went down in 2020. So
Absolutely.
now here we are, 2024. And brother, man, I appreciate you for just pulling up, man, to our studio, our platform. I appreciate your beautiful team, your family, King Simon as well, your management, everything, bro. So, man, I appreciate you greatly.
Absolutely, brother. I'm just honored to see you continue doing the work that you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, brother, you know, 5 years is
it's crazy.
No light amount of time and moved by so quick.
Yeah.
So, but again, I'm just honored to see that you continue to evolve and build your platform and maintain integrity. That's what it's about.
Love, brother, love. Man, these 2 hours is going to be very powerful. On this platform, we are not afraid of talking about certain things.
Oh, yeah, you brought me on. I can see that.
Yeah, quote unquote being canceled.
Right.
And man, again, we got good vibes in here. The final calls, we had to make sure to put these on the table because hey, we always picking them up.
That's proper
here in Atlanta,
right
man.
there.
Shout out to all the good brothers and sisters, bro. But man, starting off during this time, 2024 presidential election season, right? We've seen President Joe Biden.
Man, why this shit happen now? Like, bitch. So I said, this shit would just be over with. House of sale and goddamn reset. Like, this shit here, like, throwing me all the way off. I'm like, damn, dog.
Shit, pop, shit, bounce back, man. Tripping.
Yeah, I know shit bounce back, man. It's just a little slump right now.
Finally set back for a great talk, man.
For sure.
Yeah, bitch. You still ain't fucked. You fucked up the key, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
Just don't got it. You just don't got it how you want to have it right now, which is understandable. But bitch, I'm in the same place, dude. But I ain't gonna let that deter me from motherfucking, staying focused.
Yeah.
And, this time will pass. And, gonna look back and like, damn, boy, that shit did off. That shit was crazy, then, bitch. All that shit came down at once.
Afterwards, he said, "It is all right. I mean, it is my fault, so I cannot be sad about anything but myself." He denied being hurt or feeling some kind of injury. This is suspect. They're saying he didn't see him coming, but this replay, it sure looks like he looks left, he looks right,
Yeah.
and he sees them coming.
Bitch, nigga, when your ass motherfucking got grenades thrown in the house, bitch, I know you thought that was the end of it.
My best interest.
That shit, that was,
Hey, I know you didn't think you was gonna come on that, bitch. You ain't tripping, but
that was.
that situation that was worse than what you talking about, bitch.
Lord, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you came from under that shit right there, man. So shit, you tripping, boy.
What he said?
When the raid, they had to raid the house.
Oh, they flashbanged the shit.
Flashbang the shit, like
Y'all and the babies.
That shit real.
I'm like, bro, why y'all flashbanging in broad daylight? This is broad daylight, bitch. This a tank coming down the street. Everybody running outside to go see.
You had a tank coming down the street?
Bro, they had the whole
So they brought a tank out for you.
Not the tank, but like it's like the.
It's breaking news. I ain't never know they brought the tank out for this nigga.
It was the goddamn the shit like 4, 5, 6 people jump out that bitch. The little black shit. The little black shit.
It's breaking news. I ain't never know they brought the tank out.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Boy, yeah, you came up out of that. Boy, you were really tonight, all type of shit. Yeah, boy, what are you talking about?
Man, listen. When I tell you everybody running outside, bro, the whole time they coming in the house, I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. Everybody, kids and all.
And before that,
children and all, bro.
And before that, remember I had found them shits when I was pissing on the side of this shit on the studio or the garage.
Kids and all, bro, right, babies and all. Aunties.
You was spooked when I had told you. I said, "Hey, come here, bro." I said, "Hey, come here. Let me show you something." Right? I just went to piss. I said, "What the fuck that look like, right?"
Amen. That's so crazy, fam.
Yeah, that shit was way worse. Boy, you tripping.
And that was like 2 weeks before that shit happened. That was like a couple of weeks before that shit happened.
Oh no, that shit was ridiculous, fam.
Hey, you didn't say you was gonna move to Texas then, bitch.
That's crazy. A baby mama will make your ass want to relocate, because that's what I was thinking about last time. And I don't think about that shit again. I'm thinking about going to Africa this time, though. Bitch, I'm thinking about going to Africa, getting some land for real, forever, bitch. A whole bunch of acres for cheap. You tripping. I come up about 250 bands over here right quick and relocate to Africa. I would live like a king for real. You tripping. I figure that shit out. I go over there and get me some private. Man, you tripping. You don't think so? It's definitely possible, boy. I'm out of here. I've been thinking like South Africa or some shit. I heard South Africa is a good place. I like South Africa.
Yeah. So, what you like about South Africa? You know, been there?
No, but I hear it's a great place to start off.
Who you heard that from?
I did a little research on it.
So you read?
No, I listen. I like to listen and view shit. Yeah, I'm more of a audio learner. I like to listen to books and listen to motherfucking information. You know what I'm saying? No, I could read, but I be multitasking. You feel me? No, I know. You know, I'm highly intelligent. I can read everything. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have the job that I had for so long that you quit, bitch, if I couldn't read. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to get the job that I'm about to get in a week if I couldn't read from the house. You know what I'm saying? All this shit from the house. You feel me? I wouldn't have a diploma if I couldn't read by America's educational system standards. I passed my read in FCAT. I know a lot of niggas didn't even get diplomas because they couldn't even pass their FCAT. They had to take the FCAT out of the motherfucking curriculum. Did you know that? Your son ain't even got to pass the FCAT, nigga. You know that, nigga? Your son ain't even got to pass the FCAT to go to high school, nigga. Or to graduate, nigga. We used to have to pass the FCAT 3 times. How many times you had to pass it? How many times you had to pass the FCAT? Nah, fuck that. That shit matters, bro. You don't think that shit matters?
About twice.
About 3 times. About 3 times. I was in magnet school, bitch. I know I had to take it after elementary, after middle school, and after high school for high school diploma. Yeah, nigga, I remember that. Mathematics and reading was the core of that shit, boy. Reading comprehension. Not only can you read, but can you understand the shit that you're reading, my nigga? See, a lot of people could read, but they can't understand the shit that they read. The more you know.
You went best.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some more highly intelligent shit.
What y'all bro doing, Ness?
Man, what's up? What the bets looking like, man? We on a session of bet good right now since you on the phone. What's up, man? What's your top picks for tomorrow? Because you know the day over with. What's tomorrow picks looking like? Well, all right, this week. What games coming up this week you looking at? You ain't looking up shit this week? Oh, now you want to call him back. Now you want to look at the bets. He gonna call back. He gonna look at the bets and call us back. Huh? I said this week. I know you looking at something. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been looking. I know you know what's coming up.
I got time to study for tomorrow, Tuesday. Shit, I got some more games come on. Oh, yeah, I'm on the street, bro. Yeah, I'm on the street.
Bro, you gotta be a bitch all the time. I'm talking to your partner over here, man. You want to goddamn take him with you? Somebody need to get this nigga, man. This is another form of parenthood.
This is another form of parenthood. What you mean?
Taking care of the damn dog.
Oh, of course.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't asked for this little nigga. I gave you a name that helped me like you, nigga. That's why I gave you that name, nigga. Nah, fuck that. Now I gotta go to St. Pete. Let me put this down.
You know, a shot, man.
Huh?
I gotta go to school. I gotta go to the school in the morning.
You gotta go to school, man? What you taking up?
I gotta go out there to my son's school for the first day, you know. Gotta do this.
What y'all drink? You drinking this?
I'm gonna have a shot.
Huh?
About to have a shot.
Let me have a shot.
Yeah.
Just drop out, which we were trying to call for that anyways, because I mean, as you see, talking about somebody in their 80s, and when he would be done with this round, he would be 86. So that wasn't reasonable. So now we see Kamala Harris being pushed, which we see as the incumbent potentially. And so many people are saying, if you don't support her as a black man, you don't support her. Now, my thing is, I'm not for over sexualizing her. I'm not for, when people try to tear her down, of course not. But I constantly keep playing in my head, brother, about when she said, I'm not going to do anything just for black people. How should we navigate during this political season right now of who we should vote for, and also what should we demand from these candidates?
First thing I'll say is this may be one of the only times where I don't have too much of a comment because this is literally the last time where we should have any belief in the presidential system whatsoever.
Right, for sure.
If you have not gotten it by now, you'll never get it when it comes to our belief in this system of things. It is over. It is a done deal.
Right.
Now, whether if you are for Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, that is up to you. The reality is no presidential candidate is our savior. None of them will save us. Donald Trump does not have an interest, I would say, overall in black people, and neither does Kamala Harris. She just blatantly said it. So again, if you decide to vote, that's up to you. Look at the policies, look at their speeches. Whoever dances better makes you feel good. Wears Timberlands, eats fried chicken, comes out to 50 Cent Many Men song.
Can't make this stuff up.
Hey man, whatever makes you feel like that person is good for me.
Facts.
Great, do your thing. The reality is, I focus on building up the people because it doesn't matter who is in the office. Our condition will be the same.
Yes.
Our environment will be the same.
Yeah.
Our communities will be the same. As a matter of fact, they're going to get worse because we continue to try to cast a vote, which etymologically goes back to the word which means to wish. So we're going to wish and pray and hope and continue to do that instead of focusing on building up our own communities. I am genuinely not interested in voting for another Pharaoh. I'm not interested in going into another system of Rome, another system of Babylon. That is what it is. It is over. So again, some of y'all are like, well, man, Brother Reason, man, I don't think it's this. If you don't vote for this person, you're voting for Trump. No, if you don't get the hell up and start changing your own goddamn condition, it will continue to perpetuate in its negativity. Stop trying to scare people into voting for another damn slave master. Whatever that is. Again, I appreciate Trump sometimes because sometimes he just says what he feels. I'd rather you do that than try to hide a knife behind your back like Joe Biden and stab me later on. Tell me how you feel. Good, bad, or indifferent. Kamala Harris, I even appreciate her at times because she lies so stupidly. And it's embarrassing. And they both have that in common. So, and by the way, she doesn't identify as a black woman. And if she did, I think that's only when she's talking about collard greens, dancing. When she talks about, I believe, putting that hot sauce on fried chicken, wearing Timberland boots. That's when she talks about being
smoking
a black
weed
woman.
and
Smoking weed,
Tupac.
things like that. But in reality, these are not the people who we should focus on to save us. Again, if you decide to vote for them, that is up to you. But Brother Reza, Islam's stance is, we know where this system is going. We know where it is. That's what it is. Some people want me to choose a side. Well, that's not God's side. Now, again, you can say whatever you want because people are like, well, let's be practical. Well, practically, you haven't done nothing for your damn self. And if you don't do that, and if you continue to say, well, I'm just going to put it on this person, and maybe we'll get it through them.
Right.
The next person will be the best person. Biden was the right person. Obama was the right person. No, they're not the right person because they're in the same seat. I said this before, same seat as Nixon, same seat as JFK, same seat as Lyndon B. Johnson, same seat. They're in the same satanic seat. And even if they have good intentions, if Trump has good intentions, if Kamala have good intentions, if Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's also on the ballot, if he has good intentions, that's wonderful. But they're in that house of Satan. You think you're going to change the system? I don't think Trump could change it if he wanted to. I don't think Biden could change it. I don't think Kamala could change it. But again, they can make people hope and believe that something will come out of Satan's house. All right, well, they go keep doing your thing. We'll be out here building with our people and creating more solutions. So again, I know that was kind of a long answer for me to basically say, I'm just not interested, brother. Like I'm more so disgusted because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I'm not interested in it anymore. It is embarrassing. It is irritating for me to hear the same thing every 4 years. The number 4 represents foundation. We don't focus on our 4, but we continue to focus on theirs. Build your own, because power only respects power. They don't respect a vote. They don't respect a cry. They don't respect us begging. They respect power. If you don't have no money behind an agenda, stop talking. If you don't have power to exercise and organize your own people, stop talking. If you only want to say vote, 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 you are an embarrassment. It doesn't matter how many PhDs, how many master's degrees you have, you are going to be laughed at by those who are in control. They laugh at every single person who just yells vote, vote, vote. And if you don't vote for this person, that's a vote for them. It's a game. You don't look at the electoral colleges. You don't look at the finishing schools where they groom presidential candidates. You don't look at who funds them.
That's right.
You don't look at the fact that they're selected before they're elected. You don't know the process of this because you're still saying the word vote. People who have power don't say vote
at all. Hey, we have these conversations all the time.
Come on, man. People will get mad at it. I don't care, brother. At the end of the day, Minister Farrakhan has already given us the parameters of this whole situation. If we do not do something for ourselves, we will continue to be enslaved. That's right. That is it. Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, do for self or suffer the consequences. You will get mad at me. I seriously don't give a damn. Because once our people rise up and build our own everything and separate from the system, as many of us are already doing in different ways, we'll see our success grow. That's right. Asians don't beg, Jews don't beg, even LGBTQ got so much money and power. You see them with their flag in front of the White House. Wow. The hell does that mean? The hell are you begging for? Stop yelling at me saying vote. Try to make me choose somebody. Walk up to me face to face and say, Reza, who you gonna choose? I dare you, seriously. Wow. And you're gonna get everything I just told you. I'm not interested. But some people, I'll tell you this as well, brother. Some people want those of us who they say have influence or who the people listen to, they want us to pick one of those sides. Right. Like they really, I just need you to say this. But you never want me to tell you to take responsibility and build for yourself. This is why racist white people look right. Because they're like, all y'all want is a handout. This is what they say. All you want is a handout. Now, those of us who have leadership qualities and follow guidance from leadership, etc., we say do for self. And we exercise that by doing it as best as we can. Right. But you have a system that genuinely does not care about us. We have to get this through our head. Well, Reza, we get the popular vote. If we get this, Reza, we go meet with them. If we, bro, it is hard. For a lot of our people to realize this because we genuinely have that white Jesus complex. We do. Still. We do. We really massa please.
Sky Daddy as well.
Brother, that Sky Daddy is real for a lot of people. Again, they're trying to rationalize insanity. Well, maybe this time, maybe that time, y'all gonna be saying vote for the next 20, 30 years until they take away your right to do it again. They working on that. Then they're gonna say, well, hell, you need money to cast a vote. In a minute, you're gonna have to pay to vote. I'm just telling you, man. It's just very insane. So again, pardon my long-winded answer on that.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
I'm genuinely tired of it, seriously. And again, people will say what they want, but I genuinely am just tired of it.
I'm with you. I feel you, man. Something else that it bothered me deeply, right? Shout out to my man Derek, who was filming this. I was there as well. He said something of, bro, Caleb, isn't it so crazy how Kamala Harris, she was able to raise, we're talking about $80 million in 48 hours off of one Zoom call. Which then further proves that we can mobilize, we can monetize, we can circulate our dollars overnight towards Black-owned businesses, towards our hospitals, infrastructure, military, our own police departments, all of these things. How frustrated do you get of hearing, man, this politician was able to raise $80 million off of one Zoom call. You got AKAs moving together, Divine Nine, mobilizing, but then we can't do this for everyday things.
It's because there's someone who's invested in her for a specific agenda. Kamala Harris is funded by Alphabet Inc. Kamala Harris is funded by AIPAC. See, okay, let's just pause for a second. Let's realize something. Let's get all the way down to this. Who is funding these people? When you start with AIPAC, the American Israeli Public Action Committee. Okay, what do? They brag about the fact that they are the #1 donor to a large number of Democratic candidates in the United States. They brag about this. Why do they brag about this? Because they are a foreign entity who funds domestic politicians, people from outside of this country funding politicians in this country to do things that benefit them in their country. They have not registered as a foreign agent. You have influence. How they say, well, Russia has influenced the election. No, Israel is. AIPAC. That's no secret. Kamala is not funded by interest groups that have the interest of the people here as much as other groups fund her. So the big checks are coming from somebody outside of the U.S. who do not have an interest in the U.S. They have an interest in the U.S. bowing down to them. So I want to make that very clear for y'all thinking, it just came from a Zoom call. Did you see the account? Did you see where the money really came from?
Facts.
Now let's make this clear again.
Yeah.
In research, until you get the actual facts, you shouldn't really speak. Because they say, oh man, she raised 100 million. No. She was invested in with 100 million. Switch the word. This ain't some damn, let's give her the money and we hope for the best. We believe in ourselves. No, you got some people who did do that. Sure, I'm sure the sororities, I'm sure some fraternities, I'm sure just random people donating had good intentions. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. But you have vested interest groups, banking organizations, pharmaceutical companies, oil and gas, AIPAC, the biggest one, who comes together and they say, we have an agenda. These are the things we want her to do. So we're going to pay for her to do it. That's why she spoke at AIPAC years ago, and she spoke again recently. Why? Because that's who paid my checks. Let me go get looking nice and go speak in front of them. She never does that for Black organizations. So again, look at who funds the person. That's who who they bow down to and who they will keep as a priority. It's not our people.
Something that you spoke on recently, and I was like, that's an excellent point. The Great Compromise of 1877.
Oh, yes.
And that shows that there is no difference between Democrat or Republican. If you can break that down for us, what exactly happened during that compromise of 1877?
Wormley Hotel, February 26, 1877. You had the Republicans, Democrats, they came together because they wanted to put Black people back on the plantation.
Right.
Okay, so you had the Reconstruction age, 1865 to 1877, Emancipation Proclamation. Oh, yes, Negroes are free. Not necessarily. Emancipation, as we were taught by Minister Farrakhan, it means I free you from my hand, but not from my control. So you let all of these Black folks go free to go out, no food,